Imagine this. You're grinding through the German tech tree and you've just unlocked the MiG-15. Now you wonder whether you should buy it and play it. And let me tell you, you definitely should. Hello everyone. Welcome to another video where you watch someone who has no idea what he's talking about give advice to other players. But if you are a player who has more knowledge than me and don't agree with me in some points, that's totally fine. Comment on what you think I view wrongly. Now, there are many MiG-15s in War Thunder, but I will mostly talk about the German MiG-15 BIS in this video. The MiG-15 BIS is a jet which sits at rank 5 with the BR of 8.7. And what is the MiG-15 good at? Well, pretty much everything. It has great acceleration, great top speed, great turning time and very strong guns. The only downsides to this plane are that the guns are hard to aim for new players. Lack of ammo, the roll rate is absolute piss when you go over 600 kph, and that you are completely helpless against supersonic jet fighters. But other than that, this is a great plane for dogfight lovers. If you like the Me-163 B or the Horten 229, then you will love this plane. What modifications should you get? Well, little Timmy, just get all of the plane performance upgrades, especially new hydraulics. That one is the most important one because it will help you greatly. After that, go for the gun upgrades. Everything else will be up to you. And how do you play this? Well, it depends. In down tiers, you should get speed before climbing, and then you go for bombers if there are any. After that, you can simply glide down to the enemy and take them off one by one. In up tiers, try to stay with your team as you are not the fastest anymore, but still the most agile. If people run away from you, don't chase them. Try baiting them into fights. Let me show you how I play the MiG-15 BIS. Alright, so right off the bat, take mint fuel and ammo belts against air targets. Now, some people might say mint fuel is way too less to fly, but in my opinion, if you want to be the most agile, most maneuverable against your enemies, you should probably take mint fuel. Right, so when you take off, get your speed about 500 or 600 and then start climbing at 20 or 25 degree. Once you reach 3000 meters, level out and then see where the enemy is. If the enemy is below you, then that's good. If the enemy is slightly below you or leveled out like you should probably keep climbing. Right, when you reach your enemy, don't dive to them just yet. Wait until you're at the end of them to pick them out one by one. And if there are any bombers, go for them first, just like here. But do watch out that you don't get shot down by these bombers. Some of these bombers have guns in the front, so know your enemy before you engage them. And once you're finished with the bombers, go for other fighters. Now, don't be afraid to turn fight some of these people, unless they are, I don't know, like Me-163 BIS, which are on your team, or Ki 200s, which are mostly on the opposite team. Okay, so what do you do in up tiers? Well, like I said, try to stay with your teams, because as you will see here, you're not easy target for the enemy, but they will take you out because you will not be able to attack them. They will always either run away from you, or you will have to turn away because someone will approach you at very high speed from behind. You can dodge people easily, but at some point your energy just runs out, and just like here, you die. Alright, now I want to show you a fight that happened to me against the Saber. Now, you know that Sabers are pretty maneuverable as well, but the MiG-15 is more maneuverable, more superior than the Saber. As you can see, the Saber got a shot on us, and even though we are medium crit, I would say, we are still gonna win the fight. Like, we should have had a performance drop, but we didn't. So right now we are just going vertical because I don't know any good maneuvers, and here in my thought process I was like, okay, he doesn't have enough energy, so I'm just gonna keep pulling. And just like I said, the MiG-15 BIS is much more superior than the Saber. The only thing that the Saber is good at is spraying with his guns or running away, because the Saber has a higher top speed than the MiG-15. And I just keep pulling up because I wanted to stall out and get behind him that way. And as you can see, it will work out perfectly. I also wanted to show this fight because I thought it was very cool, like the way we played it. I just loved this, and nobody interfered with us as well. And there we go, he's gonna die. So don't be afraid to fight any Sabers if you meet them. Okay, so in the next match we will basically just play. I will try to not cut anything from this so that you can see how it usually goes for me. You know, you might have some different experiences with the MiG-15, but let me tell you, you will, most of the time, you will have a great time. So yeah, we are just taking off. I also took the rocket pods with me so that I can kill some ground targets. Don't use them to flare missiles. You can just dodge them anyway, so that's just a waste of missiles and performance of your plane. I also wanted to show that you can hit ground targets with your rocket pods very easily, which I will do in a second. Right, as you can see, in a second. Come on, shoot, just shoot. There we go. Yep. Very easy to aim. You do want to make sure that you look behind you frequently, not like me, because I just don't care at this point. But as you can see, you can finish off ground targets quite well. You can also use your guns, but at the start of the match it will be a waste of ammo, so I won't recommend it. So we're gonna fight against the F9F, and we're just gonna go up, and he won't be able to follow. The F9F is a very bad plane in my opinion, because it turns like shit and it loses not a lot of speed, but it's just you have such an easy time slapping them around. So as you will see, I will kill him very easily if I could aim. There you go. Alright, so basically I said everything I wanted to about the MiG-15. The only thing I want to add is that be careful about your ammo, because you will lose a lot of it. If you play the MiG-15 for the first time, don't worry too much about it and try to learn how much you have to lead. You know, try baiting someone into a turn fight so that you can stay behind them and try to gun them down. See how much you have to lead for the guns. What I can tell you, if you ever played the ME-163B, it's somewhat like that, but a little less. That's all I can say. As you can see, it's very easy to get behind people. It's very easy to turn. All you have to do in this plane is just turn most of the times, because most of the people won't be able to keep up with you. And A for ease, if you ever meet them, do not worry about them. They are easy prey for you. I know they have missiles and everything, but you can dodge them very easily. Whenever someone is catching up to you from behind, turn slightly so that you can avoid them. Like here, you can turn really hard so that he won't be able to lead his guns to you. Also go up sometimes, because that helps as well when you avoid your guns. And this is basically it. Like, very easy to play. pretty easy to understand what I'm doing here. Like, I mean, I'm sure I don't have to explain what is happening. So again, I highly recommend you to play this plane if you have the chance in any tech tree, because it's very good. And with that, I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, please comment, and I hope you're having a good day.